right, girls. Well, we rehearsed.
To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. To the left, to the left. Everything you own in a box. To the left, in the closet. That's my stuff. Yes, if I bought it, say, don't touch.
Girl, we sound mad good.
What's good, what's up everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Lelona, and thank you so much for tuning into yet another episode of Everything Lelona, where we talk about everything and anything. Now, if you are new here, welcome baby. I really hope that you'll enjoy this video and that will make you hit the little subscribe button somewhere over here. And if you are already a subscriber, I gang say, well, what's good, what's up, what it's you here. I really hope that you are well and that you are taking care of yourself. Okay, so we are back with part 2 of answering questions that you guys have been dying to ask a gay guy. So we did do part 1 a couple of weeks ago, and that video you guys received it very well, and I hope that you're going to receive this one just the same way. So before we go any further, please make sure you comment, you like, you subscribe, you share the video so that we keep growing. You grab something to drink, because I also have myself something to drink, because one thing about me, I am such a Bernini girl, such a Bernini girl. So basically, explaining the video, I'm a gay guy and I'm answering questions that you guys have sent to me via the Google form, and some questions are from my community tab here on YouTube. So without wasting any of your time, let's get into the video. So jumping right into it, the first question is, why do you think there is a high number of closeted married men? But Jehovah. So I think because I've spoken so much about dating men who are married, then that would translate to them being closeted, which is warranted, right? So I think the reason why there's such a high number of such men is only because of society, right? Society isn't this higher power, this invincible force or invisible force, but society is you and I, right? Society is everyone around us. Now, when I say society, I mean, firstly, we've not created a platform, or we've not created an environment for men to be who they are. We have not created an environment for men to express themselves the way that they want to. Now, these men could either be straight, could either be heterosexual, could be homosexual. So what then happens is that from birth, someone knows who they are. But because as a society, we tell them who they are and who they are supposed to be, they then look at how, firstly, gay men who are out are ridiculed every single day. They see how gay men are being scrutinized, how gay men are looked down upon. And that is enough to put someone into a shell and to make them retreat into a shell, number one. Secondly, family, right? Family, they will put pressure on you to get married. They will put pressure on you to continue the bloodline. They will put pressure on you to bear children, be a strong macho man, even though that is not who you are. So basically, I will say society, family, and the pressure of wanting to please everyone. That is why there is such a high number of closeted married men, who then, after 9, sleep with us. But that's not what the question was. Question number 2. Kutheni kugcwele izangoma ezigay bethuna So basically, this person is asking, why are so many traditional healers gay? I don't know. I don't know, and I don't even want to try and answer that question, because I know nothing about Utwasa. I know nothing about being an initiate. I know nothing about being a traditional healer, so I can never say that this is what happens there. So this is why so many gay people are then amatwas. I don't know. I really have no idea. But if you would like to attempt to answer this question, please leave your comment down below. The third question I'm being asked here is celebrity crush. So I'm guessing my celebrity crush. Celebrity crush, guys, Inye Prince KP. Inye because Prince KP, and we all know why he crushes on Prince KP, because of that picture that once came out. That is why Prince KP is my celebrity crush. But I'm lying, guys, I've loved Prince KP from Charlotte. Remember when he came out with the song Charlotte and he still had dreadlocks? Loved that man. So celebrity crush, Prince KP. And then a question up. Can a straight man sleep with a gay guy and still be straight? Bethunani. The questions that you are asking me. Ingat is the questions easy. And yes, Ingat is personal. Ingat is personal. Ingat ngumntu lona whose man had slept with a gay man and was like, but maybe I'm not gay. But what I can assure you is there are men who sleep with gay men. But these men will tell you that they are straight, right? They don't even say, I am pan, I am bi, says I'm straight. And guys, there is nothing that, like, there's no, personally, I can never tell a man that you are not straight, you are gay. It's not my place to tell that person, right? So, what I can say is, men can sleep with men and still be straight. Remember that for a homosexual man, it's not just you being sexually attracted to someone. You have to be sexually attracted to the same gender. You have to be emotionally attracted to this person as well. You like basically your attraction isn't just the film camera and boom is doing. You understand? It goes deeper than sex. So other men just want to explore that side. Yoguti, I'm curious. For example, I'm just curious. I just want to sleep with the guy, see how that feels, and then call it a day. So a man can sleep with a man and then still remain straight. So I think that's my point or take in this. What do you think? What do you guys think? Do you think a man can sleep with another man and still remain straight? So Anonymous had asked here, why are gay men rich? And with my answer, this is not to co-sign that gay men are indeed rich, okay? This is just to elaborate maybe on the notion that is already out there, okay? So a lot of people look at gay men and say, yo, Uzbani is so rich, right? And I think this is only because gay men work really hard. This is firstly to prove themselves, right? Because for the longest time, and even today, gay men are looked down upon. A lot of men, mostly heterosexual men, look at gay men and bayabanyats. They look at gay men and they undermine them. They undermine that gay men are capable to do what they can be able to do, right? A lot of heterosexual men look at gay men and think weak. They think incompetent. They think beneath me, right? But now gay men have worked so hard to prove themselves that actually I am your equal. Actually, I can surpass you if I want to. Because we'd work hard, especially in academia, we'd work really hard so that when we then go into the workforce, we are employed in higher positions, we are employed in positions of power, in positions of management. Then now the dynamics change, because the more money I make, the more respect I start getting. That's just how things are. We all know this, that money rules and runs the world, right? So the more money I make, the more respect I get, especially from now the people who were looking down upon me and the people who were undermining my capabilities and my abilities. Now, when I start being their manager, for example, when I start being their boss, they are forced to look at me as someone who is capable and someone who is able. So I think that is why then people think gay men, or that's why then gay men start making more money. It's firstly to prove themselves that I am capable and I am able. And then Anonymous had asked here, do you think homosexuality is hereditary? But like, I wanted to again, I'm the one who said go off, right? I'm the one who said no limits, pop off, ask whatever you want to ask. But this question to me feels like we are then equating homosexuality and being gay to like a disease. Because if you look at it, for example, let's look at it at an illness, cancer, diabetes, all of those we can scientifically look at a person's anatomy, look at their cells, what makes up their body, and be able to see a cancerous cell or a diabetes cell within them. But with being homosexual, we cannot put you under the microscope and then say, oh yes, he has this chromosome, so he's going to be gay, or he has the possibility of being gay. So I really think that this question then equates being a homosexual person to like a sickness or an illness or a disease. So therefore, answering this question, I do not think homosexuality is hereditary. You are either gay or you are not. You are either homosexual or you are not. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean that it was passed down from generation to generation. That's why you have a gay son because you had a gay uncle. No, that son had to be gay, not because of the gay uncle or of the gay grandfather or whatever. So it's not hereditary. Homosexuality is not hereditary. Repeat after me, okay? Homosexuality is not hereditary. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. What do you think about gay couples raising children? What do I think about gay couples raising children? I think it's an amazing thing that as the LGBTQIA plus community, we also can be able to have families of our own, right? My problem starts when we then want to ensure that the children we are raising are like us, right? In the sense that if, for example, I'm a gay guy married to a gay guy, we adopt a son and we raise him to be gay, right? Then that's where my issue will start. Again, I'm not saying it's possible to raise a child to be gay. I'm just saying because we've all seen with for example, Charlize Theron, right? Charlize Theron adopted children from here in Africa, and then she's raising them as trans kids. And that's where my problem is, where you now enforce your own beliefs onto this child and you want them to be what you are. Let the child be who they are, the same way that we wanted to be who we are. We wanted our parents to allow us to be who we are. So my problem starts there. If you are raising your child, allowing them to be who they are, I'm not enforcing your beliefs, not enforcing who you are to them and wanting them to be like you, right? Then it's all good and well with me, because each and every child deserves a home, and the more we allow people to adopt children, the more we allow even members of our community to be able to adopt children, the better for the children. And then another question, which is very strange. What's the gayest thing a man can do? Like, I don't understand. What do you mean? What do you mean? What is the gayest thing a man can do? But like, the gayest thing a man can do is to be gay. Like, you know, I'm sure you wanted me to say the gayest thing a man can do is to suck dick. No. Like, the gayest thing a person can do is to be gay. Like, and I don't know how to answer this question. But I think that answer is sufficient and it's an answer. The gayest thing a man can do is to be gay. Let's take some question from my community post on YouTube. This one says, how do you always keep it moving, child? Always looking bubbly, fierce, etc. Thank you so much. Yet, being a gay man is a challenge on its own in our society. E.g., school, how did you handle or manage at school, high school, workplace, socially, church, etc.? Maybe this needs a live video and we can all talk about it, child. I just love my people. Thank you so much for this question. I think it's a very, very important question about the person's psyche or a person's psyche. Again, I think I have talked about like how I then became comfortable with my sexuality, because in high school I dated girls. So only when I was in varsity did I start dating guys. And even then, I wasn't very comfortable talking about it, right? Only till like 2000 and I don't know. A few people knew when I dated the first guy I was dating. Only a handful of people knew. And then as I grew older, I started accepting myself. I started coming to terms with the fact that, yo, this is me. I'm never going to change. And I better start accepting myself and living with this reality, because this is my reality. In my school life, I was perceived, or I presented straight, and I was perceived as a straight guy, even though there were questions, are you gay, are you straight? Like, people did question my sexuality a lot. And because I also didn't know, I also wasn't really aware of what I was and who I was, I would answer to the best of my ability and say I am straight. And then only when I dated that actor guy who then showed me what life as a queer and as a gay man looks like. So I started going out with him. I started seeing other gay men and how they live their lives, and that gave me so much courage to actually live in my truth. I then was able to navigate that and navigate life with that outlook, because I have seen other people being comfortable in their own skin. And the one thing that I told myself was that this is who you are. This is your reality. Start embracing that. And the minute I did that, in all spheres of my life, church, school, work, socially, you name it, I became Ulelon. I became the person that I am, and yeah, I think the first step is to accept yourself, and it's actually embrace who you are, love who you are, because guys, we are not going to change. We can try and suppress it all we like. If you are gay, my nigga, you are gay, accept it. And then someone asked me here, why do you not care when a guy has a wife or girlfriend, but it matters when he has a husband? I think I answered this question in my previous video in part 1, but just again to answer this question, I think the reason why it bothers me, I look at you and feel like you are greedy. If you're going to come at me and want me, yet you already have someone like me, bro, you are greedy. Yeah, so that's just the tip of the iceberg. But for a detailed answer on this question, go back to my previous video. I've answered that question. Thank you. Not a question. I love you and I appreciate your content. Thank you so much for sharing your life with us. Thank you so much, guys, for also embracing and accepting me for who I am. I haven't really received a lot of backlash on YouTube, because I think the community I've created for me and for myself and for us is a community that embraces diversity, is a community that embraces being a human being. And thank you so much to you guys for being that community for me. And then someone else said, Ndibuza kuwe ngqo, will you ever settle down, sanalwam, like ube nomntu wakho, nihlale nichate and adopt children if you love them, okay? It's not a must, Moss. True, it's not a must to settle down, adopt children, have a family, but that is something that I do see and I would love for myself. I think I did say in the previous video that I love companionship. I love the idea of growing old with someone. I love the idea of nurturing children as well. Do I think it's going to happen anytime soon? I don't know. I'm not in any rush. I am not in a rush to like get married and settle down. But if it does happen tomorrow, that's fine. If it doesn't happen, that's also fine. But I love companionship. I love being in love. I love having someone to call my own. And I love the idea of now having a family, nurturing children, raising children, and having a family of my own. So I'd love for that to happen. When? I don't know. And then a question was asked. Why do most of you guys not settle? I think that's what you wanted to say. Why most of you guys don't settle? That's the question. So I think one thing about men in general, heterosexual or homosexual, men know their worth, right? Unlike with women, if you can be honest, let's be honest, guys, let's be honest with each other. Women are more likely to take back a cheating man, but a man is more likely to leave a woman for cheating on her, right? Same thing goes with gay men. A lot of gay men know their worth. This is not to say that women don't, right? But a lot of gay men know their worth, and when something is not serving them out, if it's not serving me anymore, I don't sit in that relationship. I do not try and water a plant which I see there is absolutely no way that this plant is going to come back to life. So if things have died, let's leave them to die, my dear. Let's leave them to die, my dear. And then Anonymous asked, why do gay relationships take off very quickly and end very fast with so much drama involved? Firstly, singabantu abanehaba. One thing about us, we exaggerate everything, right? So even when we start off relationships, we start them off in a bang because that's just how we are. Dramatic as fuck, okay? So so I think I really don't know, if I'm being honest, why do most gay relationships take off very quickly. But one thing I will tell you is that when I look at a lot of gay relationships now, a lot of gay men have become very private about their love lives because we, again, as I've said in the previous video, we are a very tight-knit community, very, very small, and we all know each other. For example, Joburg gays go to the same places to party. So we tend to see each other. So we are now low-key about our relationships. We are very private about what we post, who knows, and yeah, about showcasing our relationships because people want what other people have. So which I think is why we have become very low-key in the past few years. But you are right. One thing about us, our relationships will take off very quickly and end with so much drama. Drama gay is our middle name. So this person is generalizing and we are trying to shame. Oh, God bless you. Actually, why do you all cheat so much? Fuck you. Like why do you all cheat? I don't know. Do we cheat so much? As compared to whom though? Like, who are you comparing us to? Because I don't think we cheat more than the average men, or we cheat more than the average straight dude. We just men. Don't hold back your saying. Okay, so why do gay guys need utata spade before sex? And have you ever had an accident in bed, like something comes out from the back during or after the deed? I think I explained this when someone was asking what's the safest way to bottom or something like that, but I said douching. So douching ensures that you clean. Guys, let's remember that gay sex is anal sex, and anal sex means a man being penetrated through their anus, right? And anus yako kuhlala ubutuvi, like the shit, like kune shit, right? So you need to clean where the penis is going to go. So you need to clean this part. That's why then a lot of men decide by a kata or by a spade. So you make sure that where someone's dick shame is going to go clean. So that's why. And have I ever had an accident, child? Leyo imfihlelo yobom. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. I really hope that it was informative. Your questions were answered and you've learned something about my community. Now, these are like all the questions I'd received after posting this, right? But if you guys have more questions, feel free to ask me any question that you want to ask me. You can go over to this community tab. You can, when you go into this community post, there is a link there. You can click on that link. It will take you to that Google form. So I'll keep checking it every now and then to see if there are new questions there. And then, yeah. And also, I think I'm going to create that other Google form for confessions and then I'll post it. So do check out my Instagram. It's going to be on my stories by the time that this video comes out or on the day that this video comes out. And then we can kiki and you guys can send me your confessions. So yes, guys, again, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, share my video, do the most. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.